Hello, everyone. Uh, just a quick update from on our lesson planning portal on Chalk. After speaking with administration, it was decided to try to keep this make this a little bit easier for you for our first year. And so the change that we're going to make is instead of putting every period that you have on the timeline, what we're going to do instead is just put every course that you are teaching on the timeline. So that way, if you have a lesson plan, you can use the same lesson plan for all the sections of that course. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. So the setup now will go to timetable. We're going to add a class. I'm going to add my class, Algebra 2, create. Okay. Again, then I'm going to schedule it. Now the time doesn't really matter because we're only going to have, we're going to block out the courses that we teach and not necessarily the schedule that we have. What you don't want to do is put multiple sections. You don't want to put all your periods. You don't want to drag this from here because if you do that, when you look at your unit planner, what happens is you wind up seeing multiple days for each class. Okay, so that gets a little confusing. So you want to try to stay away from that. So instead, what we're going to do is just put the one. Okay, so just put one block for every class that you teach. Okay, so let me put another class. Let's uh, put pre-calc, and I'm going to create that one and drag it in there. Okay. Again, now the times don't really matter. Okay. So I'm just going to put in one block for every class. If I had a third prep, I would put it in. And again, make a different color. So that way it makes it easy to see when we're on the next page. Okay. So you're just going to put in one class for every different subject that you have, not every section. If you've already set this up and you're already doing it for every section, that's fine. You can leave it. This was just an effort to make this a little simpler. You could actually, if you do have it all set up for every section, you can just rename the first one and delete the others to clean up your interface a little bit if you want to. Okay. A few mistakes that I did notice yesterday: make sure that your rotation is daily. That is a 1 day daily rotation if you have the same period, if you have the same daily schedule every day. If you don't, you can change that. And underneath, always save, underneath semesters, I saw a few people that had the start of the school year be August. That gets you when you open up your planner, then that's going to be the first day. You don't really want that, right? You want the school year to start September 5th. When you open up some sections of this, the daily planner, the weekly planner, it will always default to today. But when you look at the unit planner, it usually defaults to the first day of the year. Okay. So then back to my timetable. To set up each course, you need to create the class, which I just did. You need to schedule the class. You just need to pull it on here. But you also need to link the curriculum. Okay. And you do that by searching for it, linking it, start date. I usually been telling people to pick September 11th because we didn't really have any full classes on the 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So 11th is a good day to schedule your classes, to start your class. Okay, date. Okay, and then we're going to do that for all of them. I'm going to take this one off the schedule. Right, I'll leave it here, but I'll take it off the schedule so we don't see it later. I do have to save before I get into adding curriculum. And pre-calculus. if I had typed in the full word, right, it might not pop up. So then, of course, try other variations, however it is listed in the curriculum homepage. Should match PowerSchool. And start date September 11th. Okay. So then what I'm doing is I'm now going to go to my week planner, and it doesn't go back in time. So I just made these two classes right now, so I can't go back and add them before, but that's okay. So I have my two sections set up, and I can see this is a little bit cleaner now, right? Don't put it on your timetable, right? Don't put a homeroom, don't put your lunch, don't put anything. Just put every course that you need to have lesson plans for. Okay? And of course, make sure the curriculum is all in there like that. Okay. Okay, so again, we have our week planner. We can see our week. We have our day planner if you just want to work on one day. And again, now this is a lot cleaner because we only have two at most. Well, some of you might have four different preps, different types of courses, but it'll be a little bit easier to manage. Okay, and then finally to my unit planner, where I can set up my units. Okay, or I set up my full lessons. All right. And remember, what we're trying to do here is every lesson should have a unit that's pulled from the curriculum, title, and lesson plan. Okay. So here's an old lesson plan that I have pulled up. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it. And then I just need to make a title, right? Title like that. Title, something like this. Anything you want. Boom. And then since this is a unit lesson plan and it's going to go till October 12th, I hit options, copy, and I'm going to just copy it every day until October 12th. So again, you don't have to copy it. If you only set up, since you only set up one of each section, right? You only have to click on one. No class that day. No class that day. You just click on the thing to copy it right here, right till the 12th. I want to copy to the 13th. I don't want to finish on a Thursday, so I'm going to copy to 15 classes, and then I just have to adjust the title, and there we go. And actually, yeah, okay. So I copied the unit already to that Friday. All right. So that's all going to be unit one. Then I would just go through and, change my titles that, I'm going to plan out what I'm going to do for those couple weeks. That, and I'll go to polynomials every couple of days. This will switch up. And you get the idea. So you can get through your lessons fairly quickly. That was about 5-7 minutes or so with the setup. And again, once you get the hang of this, once you figure out how to copy the units and just change your unit title to something a little bit more specific, then it becomes a pretty easy to keep up with this. If something happens, you need 3 days of polynomials. You can just change this title if you want, or let's finish the whole thing. We'll do factoring for 2 days. Factoring polynomials, that might actually take another day. So we'll put in 3 days for that. Rational expressions. There we go. And I might need to stretch out this unit one. This is I think this is actually this is pre-calc curriculum, so it doesn't quite match up with the timing here exactly. But you can do that as you need.
Good morning, my children.
So, as Kiki barges in,
This is my office.
If you need to adjust the timing here, right, spend another day of equations, all you have to do is shift the lesson forward. It makes a spot. It puts in a blank lesson, and you can attach the unit. You can retitle it with whatever the title is, and copy the unit lesson plan again and pop it right in there for that day. That's one way to do it. Another way would have been just to copy the previous day and paste it into the next day. Let me show you that real quick. So we need an extra day for modeling with equations. I see I put an extra day in there. So that's going to be unit 1, right? I just copy it to October 16th. Copy it to October. We do have to make sure. Yeah, right. That's not going to work because I don't want to copy Wednesday, September 20th to October 16th. I want to copy a different day to October 16th. So it's easier just to just copy the unit plan and just paste it into the other day. Okay. As always, everybody in our office here is here to help you. If you have questions with this, feel free to email me and we'll schedule a meeting that you can meet with me and I'll walk you through exactly how to set this up and best ways to use this system. Okay. Thank you, everybody, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions.